Good morning. It is Wednesday, June 13th, my 71st day. Just left Blackrock Hut. It's a shelter, but here in the Shenandoahs they call them huts. Okay. Slept well last night. The ground is kind of rocky. So a lot of places, well, all the places, I had to use rocks to secure my stakes because they don't go in the ground very far. Today I'm gonna, after about 7.5 miles, there's like a camp store. I'm gonna go there and get some resupplies and maybe lunch. There's one up close. It has like packaged sandwiches. But there's another one a little bit farther. You have to walk 0.6 of a mile to get there, but it has a grill and milkshakes and all that. Might do that. I've walked that far for less. Like that time I walked to the visitor center at Klingman's Dome, hoping to get a Coke, and they didn't have one. Walked half mile down, half mile back for nothing. And the other day I got turned around, walked a half mile back, and turned around, had to come back another half mile. So some wasted miles, but if I walk that distance today, it'll be worthwhile. I used to think people who shot snot rockets were disgusting, but I only have one hanky, and I found if I do that procedure first and then wipe my nose off, I don't fill my hanky up so quickly. Problem is I was inexperienced with it, and uh-oh.
What's up?
Howdy, here's another hiker. Problem was I wasn't a very good aim at first, and I ended up, there was some on my toes, on my flip-flops, and my phone. By the way, yesterday I walked 20.7 miles, supposedly between here and Harper's Ferry. They're supposed to smooth out, so, and the weather's gonna be good all week, it looks like. So if everything cooperates, maybe I'll make some miles. My feet are pretty raw, so I put on my silk liners this morning, and they feel pretty good right now. There's no, the trail's a little moist, but I don't think it's gonna get my feet wet today. Yesterday, I got a message from my brother-in-law. His son is a fine graduate of Ohio Northern University in biology. He works for, well, he has several different titles over the years. Pretty much he's a naturalist, and he knows that that orange salamander I was talking about is actually a eastern newt. There are 4 stages of its life: egg, tadpole, that orange newt that I saw, 3 or 4 inches long, some are even smaller, and then as an adult it turns to olive green and lives underwater the rest of its life. So that's what that is. Maybe I won't call them salamanders anymore. The count is up to 31 though. I haven't seen any for a while. There was a lot around Humpback Mountain. Okay, hopefully have a good day. Box turtle out. Well, if it weren't for the trail maintenance people, this is what I would probably have to hike through. That down there and that up there. A lot of people did a lot of work, and this is what I get. Very nice. This morning I had my other half of my ham sub sandwich from Subway. Washed it down with the rest of the Coke I had. I've been noticing my oldest daughter and her husband and her dog are now doing parodies of my videos as if they were thru hikers, living in their hostels and taking hikes around their neighborhoods and such. Last night there was a whippoorwill right when it got dark, just singing away. Well, there's several of them. Must be mating season or some joyous occasion, some other joyous occasion. And there was one guy out there, he had had enough of it. I think this has been plaguing him for the last 3 days or whatever, and he was out and about throwing rocks at them. So I had to cut my audio short because he used a bad word, so that didn't, you're not going to hear that on the video. It was pretty funny though. Okay, I'm leaving Loft Mountain Wayside. I just had lunch there. They're famous for their blackberry shakes. Along with one of those, I had hot dog, BLT, onion rings, garden salad, and chicken sandwich to go. Thought about getting a root beer float, but I didn't want to overdo it. About a half a mile earlier, maybe a little more, I stopped in at the camp store, bought some food for later on, next few days. There's supposed to be these camp stores and little restaurants like this up and down the this Skyline Drive area here, so maybe I didn't have to get so much, but you never know. So now I have to climb a good half mile back up this hill to get on the trail. I guess it was worth it. Took a lot of time. So we'll see how far I can get. Box turtle out. Okay, I just walked 2/10 of a mile down to the ranger station to get some water. Appears that there's not going to be a whole lot of chances of getting water for a while, so I loaded up. Seems like I've made a lot of sidetracks today. Getting food and eating and supplies and now water. But sometimes that's necessary. So I'm getting back on the trail now. I'm hoping to go about 5 more miles. My feet are a little warm today. Still a little sore from yesterday's wetness. I did buy some moleskin at that store, so might put some of that on tomorrow morning and see how that works. All right. Not sure where I'm going to end up tonight, but there's a certain time of the day where I'll start looking for a campsite because I want everything done before the sun goes down. Box turtle out. There's my bear bag I just hung. There's Hightop Hut. I walked 21.5 miles to get to here. It's getting late. I just got my tent up. The sun's trying to go down. There's my tent back there. I was happy to find a place here. And Coming up that last hill, I was helped up the way by a Blackfoot highway song. I stopped and got a lot of good food today, resupplies, ate well. I'm really tired. My feet seem kind of warm in some spots around the toes, but I bought some moleskin, so tomorrow morning I'll take a look at it. And I'm gonna go down there now and check out the spring and cool off a bit and try to get some of the sweat off me before I come up here and pass out. It is Wednesday, June 13th, day 71. Having a great time. See you tomorrow.